let's make sure that this time it actually runs. Alright. There's actually B-roll footage at the start. At the western edge of the fallen world lies a cliffside village. It's a good thing that I didn't actually have the game run too well when I restarted it. Harboring the last survivors of the human race, those who chose exile over death. They train day and night, confined to their hideout, their legacy curse, survival, their sole purpose. Basically all Ryu Hayabusas together. Legend warns of a demon army, bound to strike again, eager to completely eradicate humans. Fortunately, legend also tells of a hero, flying in from the Western Ocean to bring protection and knowledge. God, this game's so good. On a day that brings like so many others, a young ninja is about to be visited by the Western hero. And sent on a perilous journey into this merciless world to carry a scroll paramount to the clan's survival. The Messenger. Oos! Oh, this game's so fucking good. Alright. Now can we get through this game without any interruptions? Before we actually go into it, let me see my options. Nope, we're fine. Alright, so let's do this again. hopefully we don't have any issues this time. Okay. I mean, I checked the time to beat for this game, I guess without getting all the shit back. I guess it's apparently 12 to 15 hours. I know I did a whole lot of extras, so we'll see what we can do with that. Another day and still no sign of this so-called Western hero. Training used to be fun, but all we do now is memorize boring prophecies. Demon army this and magic scroll that. Nothing's happening in centuries. So why are we still hiding? I wish I could just leave this place and go explore the world. Gather around, everyone. History lesson is about to begin. Oh, great. Another lecture. Oh. I guess I should at least show up this time. Oh. God, this... Oh, let's go. Alright, cool. Alright, let me get my movement down. By the way, fucking piece this fucking music. God, so good. Yeah, can I even, like... No, I can't. Yeah, it's invisible wall. Alright. So, you can see that there's very minimal to our UI. It's just the screen. You just got the pixel art. Fucking great. You also have the name, and we also have, my health, which is the green at the bottom. And, there's also currency in this game. So, we'll certainly be seeing that more. Also, we're going to be learning, how this game really works, but, I'll just show off a little bit now. This game is very, platform-centric, like how the old Ninja Gaidens were. So in order to compensate for, like, you know, for difficulty and, like, you know, difficulty spikes for areas that come through, you have your just one jump and you're gonna get some more movement abilities later on, but you also have a secondary jump that you have to basically perform an action before getting your second jump. And in order for you to do that, you basically have to hit something in order for that to acquire. So once you jump, hit something, and then you're able to actually jump again. We're gonna be using this tech basically throughout the entire game. It's so important for you to get good at the timing for swinging your blade and jumping at the same time. So I'm sure if I remember correctly, the tutorials really go through everything for sure. Right on time to try the new course. Show us your cloud step technique. Jump, hit, jump. And just like that. Ugh. Very, very basic, but it gives you like a very easy like tutorial area so that way you can actually get used to it. And it doesn't matter like how long you wait until you want to jump again. So I'm like gonna just, you know, hit this and then I could really like just kind of wait until like way later. Like that. So you can like kind of like preemptively like just keep into a surface area and always just keep on jumping constantly if you really want to. Wow, look who decided to grace us with their presence. Have you done your reading? Ever the rebel. What's the point? All we do is rot in this hideout anyway. I see that the importance of our ancestors' wisdom is lost on you, but let me assure you that the threat of the demon army is very real. And should they... They have returned! This is all wrong. The Western hero was supposed to save us. Watch out! Oh, we're all getting bopped. Oh no. Oh no. How could I do this to you? Don't go. You are not ready. Well, let's go fuck them up. The demons. Burn it all. Bring the humans to their knees. Not so fast, big boy. Oh, and who might you be? Are you are you really all they've got? Pathetic. Prepare to die. That sound. Impossible. Yeah. Oh, let's get it. Look at him ride all throughout the tutorial area. It seems luck is with you this day. Brahmathazol. Oh, that's his name. Yes, my king. Keep an eye on this worm. Certainly, my king. Count your blessings, ninja. My minions will make short of work of you in the autumn hills. Are you the Western hero? Something like that. To be honest, I got here way too late. As you look like the most capable around here, I have a task of the utmost importance for you. Take this scroll and carry it across the island. You need to reach Glacial Peak's summit, where the 3 sages will be waiting for you. But who are you, and why is this scroll important? You'll find answers along the way. Head for the village gate now. The Shroud of Night will be your only protection to make it through the autumn hills. Godspeed, messenger. Oh, such a good start. You have been chosen to be the messenger, tasked with carrying the scroll across this cursed world. Oh, fucking hell. I didn't grow up with the 8-bit era, but man, do I love this track. Oh, it's so fucking, like, classic. Oh, it's not even classic because this shit came out, like, 2018, but goddamn do they love their classic. Alright, so that's the currency that I was explaining earlier. Killing enemies will get you some currency sometimes. They can drop health. But you really will want to, like, explore the world to really get the most out of your currency bit. It's absolutely important to get as much as you can. Because abilities and such are actually, they're actually tied to your currency. So, not all of them, obviously, but, you know, a very good amount. And also, if you hit enemies, too, like, if you hit just any enemy, you could also get that second jump. And, of course, you have the duck, just in case you want to just get underneath fireballs or whatever. Oh, now how are we supposed to get up there? Oh, please don't touch the cabinet. Like, I'm just gonna come on over here. I already told you the cabinet is off limits. Believe me, you're not ready for what's in there. You think you can just barge into my lab and go through my stuff like you own the place? I didn't even talk to this dude already. There's no skeleton in there, I promise. Hey, don't touch. I think, yeah, it's empty anyway. Don't make me lock it. Why don't you put that curiosity to good use in the outside world? And maybe, I don't know, save humanity? If you touch that again, you'll have to sit through my boring story. Oh my fucking god, I forget how great the shopkeeper is. Oh, alright, here we go. I'm warning you, it's boring. It's philosophical. I'll even remove your ability to skip what I'm saying. Oh man, this game is so good. This is your last warning. I'm gonna have to get ready to read. I got water here, so. You better make sure you have some time ahead of you if you're gonna touch that again. You asked for it. Don't say I didn't warn you. I forgot how long this is, but I remember this being long. You know, it gets pretty lonely out here, so I have a lot of time to think. By the way, if you actually do mash, it doesn't go through. The one thing that keeps bugging me is this concept of happiness. Everyone seems to be looking for it. Some pretend to have it, but no one can really explain what it is. I think I finally cracked the code. You see, everyone has goals. So you think, oh, when I have this, I'll be happy. Or when I achieve that, I'll feel eternal bliss. Some people are looking for love or acceptance, while others simply hope Devolver will sign their kick-ass game. Oh my god, I fucking love this studio. From my perspective, sitting here at the end of the time and being visited by countless travelers, I came to realize something very important. Goals don't make people happy. They defer happiness into the future, to when the goal will be achieved. This can only fail, because once you reach your goal, you are not the same person you were when you set out to achieve it. And what's more, your mindset is to choose something instead of enjoying what you have. So there you have it. Happiness is not a goal or a state, it's a system. You optimize your environment and cherry pick the people around you, so that every day you're just stoked to live your own life, and you don't need to defer any joys because you optimize the present moment. Now, I don't know whether this was cheesy or insightful or even just annoying, but I need to optimize my own life, and that implies that you stop trying to open my cabinet, so I really hope I bored you to death. Do I go one more? Should see what I did to the last traveler, the Who Got Nosy. Hey, I heard that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Please touch the cabinet, and cabinet's off limits. Yeah, and then it recycles. Okay. Oh my god, the fucking shopkeeper. It's so good. Ah, the messenger. I wasn't expecting you so soon. What is this place? This is the shop. It doesn't look like a shop. Do I look like a shopkeeper? Anyways, so I'm this mystical character who will be mentoring and supporting you on your epic quest to save the world. All you need to do is take the scroll to the top of the faraway mountain where 3 sages from my order will be waiting for you. Your order? Slow down. That was way too much text for one dialogue box. Oh my fucking god. What is... It's not Team Cherry. I forgot what this actual studio is, but whatever. God, blessings on them. Look, just keep going eastward. And make sure you grab all the time shards you see lying around. I can use them to upgrade your abilities and artifacts. First one is on the house. Enjoy. You got climbing claws. Yeah, so you get these so that way you're able to get out and just ping yourself to walls at any point. Need anything? Yeah, let's see what we can upgrade. What we have. So right now we can't afford that. The energy shuriken. Attack enemy projectiles, empower your attacks, letting you destroy enemy projectiles. You can even cloud step on them. That's very important. And we also have health upgrades and some stuff that's locked. So, of course, I'm going to get the projectile one. So with that ability, I'm able to cut enemy projectiles and also get that second jump on top of that, too. Let's talk about the climbing claws. So, climbing claws. Oh, yeah. You can press against walls to cling to them and climb at your leisure. Makes sense. That the way everything looks, it just felt like I should be able to do that. Yes, that's why John Gaiden invented them decades ago. John Gaiden? Who's John Gaiden? Never mind. Just an acknowledgement I need to get out of the way. Oh my lord, I fucking forgot. I don't get it. What is this place? Seriously though, where are we? Curious, are we? In time, you will come to realize that the question is not where, but when. That's it? Listen, I know you're still new to this, but you have to be pretty naive to expect anything other than cryptic information so early in your adventure. Wouldn't you rather go back into the action anyway? Just buy a health upgrade or something and be on your way. Kids these days. Any stories to share? Do you have any stories to share? Of course. Here's one for you. There once was a servant who didn't know how to read. The day came where his master asked him to read something for her, to which he replied, "I'm sorry, my lady, I can't read." That reply immediately got him fired. So he went out into the streets, looking for a tea house to relax and accept the bad news. When he couldn't find any, he reckoned he probably wasn't the only one to wish there was a tea house in the small town, so he opened his own. It really picked up, so he built many more and became rich in the process. One day, his accountant asked him to review a piece of document, to which he replied he didn't know how to read. The accountant, who couldn't believe his ears, said, "If you became a millionaire without even knowing how to read, just imagine where you would be if you could read." "Oh, I know exactly where I would be," the rich man replied. "I would be a servant." The end. That's actually a really fucking cool story. What? I don't see how this applies to my adventure. It doesn't. You asked for a story. More like the long version of When Life Gives You Lemons. Alright, since you don't seem to appreciate me sharing some clever material for your next party, I should suggest you move on. Oh my fucking god. I remember. Oh man, so fucking good. Alright, well that's just a snippet of what the shopkeeper really is. So fucking good. By the way, you do have your slide downs, you have your walk ups, you can even like kick off the walls while you climb up as well. So it's very Mega Man esque on top of that too. And of course the original Ninja Gaiden. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we can hit those on our way down as well. Yeah, so hitting these projectiles are just very viable for you to like get around the areas here. And just like the game taught you, like even like the last bit of the frames there like give you enough to hit them and then still jump again. All right, so this guy's, yeah, those little things that replace health. Oh, yeah. Also, like for these small enemies, you gotta just make sure you crouch for those too. Oh my god. I first saw this game at PAX East 2017, to where I didn't get a chance to play it. I basically just watched my brother play it, and I was like fucking blown away by just how good it looked and how smooth it felt. Well, not me personally, that felt it, but from what my brother said. And I was just like, you know what, I fucking fell in love instantly, and I couldn't wait for this game to come out. Oh, by the way, you also have like the swimming sections, and it actually muffles the music. You can't actually hit anything while we're swimming though, so you got to be careful as to how you fall down. Like your attack button, all that does is just basically jump, or your jump button just makes you like hop up a little bit. There's not much of a faster way that we can swim, at least for now. We're gonna get like a lot of different movement options as the game progresses, for sure. There you go. I don't think that it's like if you touch like the spikes in this game, you just die instantly. I don't think that's what it is. I remember like this game actually giving me like a good amount of fair chance. Like there are clearly like some death pits and shit, but in a general perspective, this game is actually quite forgiving with like, oh, you know, you actually do have a health bar, you know, instead of just falling to like a crevice in like the Ninja Gaiden games and then just dying instantly. Yeah, we definitely want to try and get as much of these crystals as possible. And just like the Ninja Gaiden games, respawning enemies when you pass the screen. Okay. By the way, these look like little Navis. I think they intentionally did that. Alright, what can we get now? We actually got a good amount of crystals here. Press B while knocked back to do an air recovery jump. Yes, this is also a very good movement ability. We actually can afford this, and we can basically get another health bar after that. Enemies will sometimes drop a globe that restores one hit. So yeah, I guess at the start of the game, they don't actually drop health points until you get that upgrade. Tap into the, yeah, so we're not going to get the shuriken. Let's just get the recovery just in case we get hit. They'll probably get the health with the shuriken on top of that after. Oh. Probably should have jumped first and then sliced him. There you go. Ah. It wasn't worth it. Ugh. There you go. We also got that blue thing, but not really sure what that does yet. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Man, I'm saying this thing right now, like, oh. The only other game that I can think of that is, like, maybe, like, on par with this game, like, as far as, like, indie games go for me, it's, like, Ori and the Blind Forest and the Will of the Wisps, or, fucking Hollow Knight. This game fucking slaps. Game's so fucking strong. By the way, yeah, that's a good way to, like, get yourself up here, too. Like, ugh. Right at the peak of the jump, and then just kind of skip that. I'm sure that's, like, a little speedrun tech, but kind of need to go back down and get that, that lantern. And these little things, yeah, they're little checkpoints, so they're very forgiving with like how far you go and progress, and like just in case you die, you can actually just respawn yourself over there too. There we go. And it's like a very simple, basic tutorial area, or at least first quote-unquote world, but it's pretty necessary for you to like kind of get used to like the enemy placements and like how things actually like kind of move together. But we got already a secret area here. Hey, look, a little green thing. Thank you. So, it seems you're one to wander off of the beaten path. What was that big green object? Oh, you mean that thing you just smashed instead of collecting? It's a power seal. There are many others like this one, but to be honest, I'm not really sure what they do. I can tell you that finding them all is optional, but if you're the kind of adventurer that likes to go for an extra challenge, you'll want to keep an eye out for hidden rooms. And who knows, it may or may not unlock an overpowered upgrade. Anyway, I'll be in my shop. Well, thank you for the insight on that. But for now, I will probably not do this on stream. I will just basically beat the game and do the DLC. I'll do as much side stuff as I can, because this, you know, I actually really like doing this whole like backtracking to get everything. Ever since I really played this game and Hollow Knight. So the Metroidvanias, oh yeah, and of course Ori. So, wow, I didn't really think I would like fucking Metroidvanias as much as I do now, man. Who would have thunk it? It really makes me want to try Castlevania Symphony of the Night, like actually give that a shot. I meme my brother so much because like I just roast him for liking things, just to be a shithead or whatever, but no, I actually do want to give Castlevania a shot. Not just that one, but like the older ones as well. Like the one I would really want to give a shot, aside from Symphony, is the first one and 3. If you want to count like the 4th one on top of that too, but that's basically just like a remake. So. Oh, and I guess this. What's with this big mysterious chest? It appears when you smash your first power seal. Oh, it appeared when you did it. You still need to smash 44 to open that. Okay, so it actually gives you a counter for yourself to like get yourself invested in the counting everything. So. Oh, well, I did want to get the shuriken anyway, so let's get the health in that. Looks like you're almost at the end of this area. Did I forget to mention that there's a giant green leaf monster guarding the exit? You did. That look on your face. Don't worry, my dear adventurer. Leaf monsters only come out during a full moon. Oh, is it a full moon right now? Yes. Oh, that's... I didn't mean to... Well, good luck. Oh my god. I fucking forget how good the writing is. Jesus, man. By the way, we just got the 3 little stars, the blue stars on there, and that basically is because I just got the shuriken. That's kind of like your ammunition for it. Yep, just kind of throw those out the way. Oh no! All right, here we go, boss time. Oop. there we go. We got dodges. Okay, so hitting him just kind of like puts it back until he like takes... Oh, there we go. Well, that was fast. I thought I at least had to go through another cycle or something. There we go. See, that's not so bad. It's teaching you like enemy patterns and stuff, and you got to be prepared for it. Oh yeah, this fucking track. Yeah, let's just go and of course I'm gonna go and see what he says. Forlorn Temple, huh? That's a sad one. How so? Haven't paid much attention during history lessons, have you? Adventurer types rarely do. I get it. So the short of it is, that four-headed monster who have killed you earlier, who would have killed you earlier, is if that cooler than you hero hadn't intervened. That's the Demon King. He brought his armies to the human realm many centuries ago and destroyed their stronghold, forcing them to retreat into hiding. And he's been sitting on their throne ever since. You mean this is all they have that is left of the human legacy? For what it's worth, I'm sorry. No way. I will go and take down that Demon King right now. You wouldn't be the first to try. Well, I can't just stand by. I can't just stand by while some evil monster gloats about over my people's killing or mercy. You're still too weak to consider taking on even his second in command. I'm going. I bet you can't even make it to the entrance without falling into the pit. Watch me. Oh, I will. You have any stories to share? Of course. Here's one for you. There once was a princess looking for a suitable husband. She sent an invitation to all neighboring princes, starting with the main trait she was looking for with sensitivity. Contenders came and went, attempting to pass her test. You will be my guest tonight, the princess would explain. All I need you to do is sleep on that pile of mattresses. The next morning, she would ask them how their night was. I had the best sleep of my life, each would reply, confident they had proved that they didn't fear the dark, or that they could be easy guests. They were all promptly dismissed. One day, an especially sensitive prince reported he couldn't sleep at all. I don't know what was up with all that pile of mattresses, he went on. It looked comfortable enough, but when I laid on it, it was like I had a fork stuck in my kidney. They got married the next day. Oh, everyone knows that story. There was a red pea underneath the pile, and that someone who's extremely sensitive wouldn't be able to sleep. Yes, but have you ever heard of what happened after? Nani? For the first few weeks, everything was amazing. The prince would always complain. Just the guy she asked for. When the soup wasn't too hot, it's the cutlery that was too cold. When the music wasn't too loud, the paintings were uninspired. And when the clothes weren't itchy, the poems were predictable. Until one day, just like that, it dawned on the princess that she was in a toxic relationship. Not only was her husband a drag, she had voluntarily picked him for exactly that reason. It dawned on her just like that, how his whole love story was nothing more than two people whose dysfunctions matched like puzzle pieces. Incredibly humbled by regal standards, she realized that she was the only constant in all her problems. Delved into personal growth, then got a divorce. She lived happily ever after. Oh, the end. And then he doesn't even react to it. Oh my fucking god. Oh fucking hell, this game. Alright, so let's see if there's anything. Yep, perfect. I knew there was gonna be something up here. Nice. Ah! Oh no! Catacombs! Looks like we can't progress. Hey, look at you! Oh, you scared me. I thought you were the undead. What kind of creature are you? You've never seen a Phoebekin? 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 We're a tribe of builders. Technically very hardworking, but every one of us is cursed by a unique fear, which we're named after. What's your name? Necro. Necro? So you fear the dead and somehow ended up in the catacombs? Ironic, isn't it? I fell while trying to repair the temple ruins above, and was instantly paralyzed by all this morbidity. Anyway, thanks for snapping me out of it. I really should get back to work. Oh, well, alright, little one. See ya. Yeah, come here. Don't want you bothering me. That out of here. I actually didn't really see the candle, like, lit up like that. Right, nothing on the walls. There we go. I just like to just keep on, like, you know, jumping for that for just, you know, getting myself used to, like, the timing and everything. Oh my god, this fucking... These themes just slaps too fucking hard, man. Looks like this little piece on the bottom is a little bit different, but no, that's just the edging. Ah, there he is. Yeah. I think we can actually, like, hit them beyond, not even, like, on the same level of plane or whatever, but, like, even beyond, like, the walls and shit. I think something just opened? Just lightly tap. Okay. Well, I was wondering when the first one was gonna happen. Oh, a new customer. What happened? I almost died just there. Strictly speaking, you did. Huh? But how? My name's Corbel. Corbel? At your service. I'm the one you never would have met had you any skills. So speedrunners really try and stay away from this guy, by the way. The gist of it is, I have a magic ring that allows me to control space and time. So whenever you are about to die, I will appear to stop everything and teleport you back to the latest checkpoint. Okay, what's the catch? Well, for one, you still will feel agonizing pain every single time. Also, I'm keeping track of your debt in my little notepad. So I'll stick around and steal your loot until either we're even or I'm bored. I mean, I can let you die if you prefer. It seems we have a deal. Glad we see eye to eyes. Carry on, then. Oh, God. And then, look. So I have 216 now, and I'm about to pick this up. Nope. So basically, like, I won't be able to get any more loot until, like, this guy literally is like, okay, I feel like that was enough. And then he, like, fucks off. Yeah, people hate this guy, but I love him. I love this gimmick. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. I thought for some reason the shurikens could go through walls. But what's good about, like, every time you die, everything that you basically, like, had left behind or whatever, either whether you, like, hit the candles or hit enemies or not, aside, I guess, from this, like, giant, you know, crystal fissure, it basically, like, resets itself. So if you really wanted to try and sell the debt, all you have to do is just go and retrace your steps back to where, like, you had some money. And even, like, the rocks that, like, blocked my path before that I had to open up, like, those are also open. Oh, but we do have to, like, fight these enemies again. Come on, get over here. There you go. I just didn't feel like chasing him. I see. It wasn't this one, it was the next one. That was just me trying to speedrun it. Oh well. Alright, I know I can afford, let's see. Yeah, so we can get this for underwater dashes so we can move faster. Enemies will sometimes drop the one globe key. Oh wait, so this one's the, your HP, and then this one's like your shuriken points. Okay. For now, let's just get that one just because I like movement abilities over, over like actual abilities right now. Hey, how did that epic raid on the Demon King go? Did you manage to save the world and restore your people's honor? It's not fair. The bridge was in shambles. Well, we wouldn't have much of an adventure if you faced off against the big villain right now, would we? Hey, you made it to the catacombs. Okay, anything I should know? Not really. It's pretty standard stuff. Skeletons and bats. Oh, evil wizards too? You bet. A necromancer even took over. Spooky. Cliched. I suggest you get this area out of the way. There are more original ones lined up. What do you do here? I study magic. Can you teach me? Not really. Why not? Because you're not ready. Ready for what? For magic. Come on, you just asked. No, but I meant, believe me, learning magic is a lot harder than following a conversation. Alright, any stories? Of course. There once was a poor old lady who had nothing in life, save for a small shack and a pear tree. Her name was Madame Misery. Her whole family ate misery, and sometimes there wasn't enough misery not to go around. One day, she was visited by a starving beggar who asked whether she had any food to spare. She didn't, but her heart was as big as her situation was unfortunate. So she served the beggar a few clumps out of the tasteless broth she had simmering, then invited him to himself to a few pears. The beggar removed his cloak, revealing himself as a deity. He was disgusted as a beggar to see whether there was any kindness left in the world. Oh, he was disguised, excuse me. Touched by Madame Misery's generosity, he offered to grant her a wish. Let me guess, she didn't want anything and it's a moral about living frugality? No, this is good. Let me continue. She mentioned a lot of people were stealing her fruits, which jeopardized her chance to eat every day. Her wish was simple, an enchantment on her pear tree so that it would trap anyone who stole from it until she decided to free them. The divine visitor granted her wish and took his leave. Time went by and she scolded many thieves, but soon realized that most of them were starving children. She decided to take it upon herself to feed and educate them, and soon became the pillar of the thriving new generation. Ever happy and generous, Madame Misery got so old that her face looked like an elephant's knee. And then one day, death came for her. Death, following the protocol, inquired about her last request. I would like to eat one last pear from my tree, she said. Would you be kind enough to grab one for me? Death climbed into the tree to grab a pear, getting trapped in the process. The old lady decided to never let death out of the trap, and since then, there had been misery in the world. The end. Right? What's the moral? Being selfless justifies being selfish later? Generosity begets misery? I don't know. It's a fairy tale for kids. I just thought the idea of death trapped in a pear tree was interesting. Yeah. That one doesn't really hit as good as the other one, but yeah, I get it. Fair enough. Go. Oh shit. I should have ducked that one. Oh, there's more. Ah, there we go. It's not really a good idea for me to like just kind of like mash or whatever. Wait, is it double B for me to spin? I think it is. Oh, yes, spikes are instant deaths. Oh shit. Okay. Damn it. Oh well. No big deal. It's literally like right over here anyway. Let me get that one. There you go. Yeah, it's double B. Okay. That's absolutely going to be super helpful later. I feel like that's kind of like a necessity, actually. Like, for certain areas in the game. Oh, yeah, and once you, like, get through, like, certain, like, puzzles or areas to, like, get through like that, it actually opens up for you to, like, kind of get out of areas faster. Alright, so that's 2 out of apparent, 45? I keep, like, jumping into the water when I don't actually have to. Let's hold off on that. Okay. Yeah, they absolutely do that one on purpose. So you could wait for the pillars or whatever to come back, but hey, you could just keep on moving. Hold on. Oh. Oh, yeah. See? Oh! Yeah, you're supposed to just, like, kind of hover on the top if you don't have the, this fast swim. Yeah, that is not an area to go down on. It might be later, but right now I'm not really wanting to just... I know the checkpoint kind of just happened, which is not really a huge deal, but that's alright. I know I probably could have just killed her for a little bit more money, but that's alright. I'm not itching for like the 1 or 2. Oh, little fucking wizard. Okay. Alright, what do we got here? Yeah, there we go. He's so badass, he don't even gotta show his face. These remind me of the wizards in A Link to the Past. Or even like the ones in Mario too, Super Mario World. And you can also hit those projectiles as well. Oh, let's just get him out the way. Duck underneath that. Where are you going? There you go. Yeah, the shuriken kind of helped there. Oh, ugh. Don't have like a vertical swipe or anything, so I gotta, you know, wait for them to like kind of be on my level. They have the high ground, that's for sure. God, it just feels so fluid, like just with the jumping and then going down like certain areas and shit, it just all feels like it's so natural. I love it when games like just kind of like come together when it comes to like their platforming shit. Yeah, that was not a good jump. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. That was so my fault. 3 deaths already. Is that controller functioning properly? Yeah, he keeps track. Don't worry, I've been counting. You don't have to count. Man, it would really be a shame if like you weren't really that good at platforming and this guy's just literally bugging you. Like I said, at least the checkpoints in this game are pretty forgiving. Oops. Alright, now... Yeah, back to where we were before. If I knew that was a health, I probably would have just went for it. I just assumed it was going to be, like, more money. That's why I didn't, like, just go right to it. Alright, here we go. Fucking boss time already. There we go. Let's go for the random hit points drops. We have a defense up. Yeah, so instead of like taking 2 damage, we're gonna be reduced to 1. Restores 1 key charge. Then we have key charges plus 1. Shuriken pierce 1 target. Healthy sleeping and eating habits give you more energy to use in combat. Key charges 1. Shuriken pierce 1 target. Okay, don't remember exactly what that one is. I believe you have reached the Necromancer's doorstep. Any advice? Very little is known about this villain. Okay, so no advice? Dodging anything that looks like evil magic would be a good start. Wow, great help. Well, I also recommended looking at my inventory for any useful upgrades. I really appreciate all the support. Look, the Necromancer is a newcomer. All we know for now is that he plans to take over the world with his undead army. All we know? Sorry, I meant I. All I know. I'm totally on my own here. Yeah, sure. See, the fucking messenger got that you looking kind of sus face. And with this army of undead, everyone will soon fear the mighty Ruxton. Ahem. What now? We have a visitor. I don't have time for visitors. Well, he seems to have time for you. Oh, great. Just when you think you get to play with your evil lab. Do I have to remind you who's in charge here? Now say something threatening and try not to embarrass us like you did last time. Oh, I've been practicing. Watch this. Oh, so good. Oh. Ahem. Who dares enter my lair? Uh-oh. Is that the messenger? Looks like it. What do we do? Steal the scroll, of course. Good plan. On guard. Face the mighty might of Ruxton the Great. I don't remember like what his gimmicks are, but looks like it's projectile base. So let's see what we got with this. Yeah, knock him off. Ow, 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 ow. I guess I could just mash, like, just to hit. I was trying to time it before, but... We actually could hit those, too. Yeah, keep on doing that. There we go. If he doesn't want it at the top again, I'm not really too worried about that hit. There we go. I yield. Wait, I don't. It's over. This evil thing is clearly not working out for us, no matter how many skulls we slap onto ourselves. Any suggestions then? I'm listening. I don't know, just something else. Like what? Introspection would be a good start. What has all this brought us really? Ridiculous. I'm sticking to evil. Oh yeah? And how are you going to accomplish anything if I'm not carrying you? Well, I could. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. It's settled then. Carry on, Messenger. We promise not to cause the world any harm. Alright. Well, you could actually talk to the staff separately and be like, yo, do you actually want to be evil? Nah, not really. I do kind of want to stay with that, but... Alright. Wow, we actually got through those 2 areas in less than an hour. I forgot what this track sounds like. Oh, I guess we won't really have a chance to really listen to it. Damn it. Oh, you could actually jump high with that. Okay. I thought like you actually like had to use that the lantern. Now I remember this track. Yeah, let's get the hell up out of here. It looks like you actually walk through there, but it doesn't actually do anything there. We don't have any new upgrades yet. Actually, no. Reduce Quarble's fine for saving your life by 50%. You know what? You could never actually, like, get this as an upgrade if you just don't die. Yeah, I don't really feel like purchasing that at all, honestly. Bamboo Creek. That must be a sight for sore eyes after you trek through the catacombs. Sure is. Don't make the best of it. Wait, do make the best of it. This place is as close to a day off as you'll get on this adventure. I'll try. I just didn't know something so cheerful existed. I guess that says more about your mindset than about the world. What are these crystals I'm collecting? So you're a touch of unidentified magic object first and ask questions later kind of guy. They're time shards. I could use them to augment your abilities. How does it work? Exactly the way we have been doing it so far. You select what you want and give me the required amount of shards so I can do my thing. I meant the spell itself. It's complicated. But I'm curious. And I'm busy. Of course I do, but now is not the time. Why not? You're in Bamboo Creek. This is as sunny as it gets in this here cursed world. So I suggest you take the opportunity to play outside. Bye now. Alright. No story time yet. So far they've been hits except for Man of Misery. I feel like I said that like when I was playing the game for the first time as well. Like I remember like that not hitting like as strong like from when I first played it. Oh my god, this fucking... Oh man, the music is so good. There you go. Kind of feels like a waste sometimes with those shuriken drops, but you have them and they recharge at points, so it's not really a huge deal if you just kind of like throw it on one opponent or something. By the way, there's a guy hovering at the top there. Oh, we go up. Okay, that's why. It's so cool how those like lanterns actually like move up as you hit them. So you have to wait for the projectile. Yeah, not having that ability is just, it's ludicrous. I don't know why you would be wanting to, like, I could probably dodge the projectiles like normal. It's like, no. Actually, like, do the thing. Okay, so now this guy's like, yeah, we actually gotta, like, dodge him. Yeah, okay. Back up. Oh, okay. Did I just miss the opportunity to get him? I guess so. Yeah, I don't feel like going to the right more. I just want to at least, you know, check all this area first. And yeah, that looks like that's the end of that. Yeah. Let's check over here. I don't think I can actually walk on this. Oh, yes, I can. Yeah. That's alright. I can take that hit. And let me grab the... This is 320. Concealed chainmail chest piece makes you more resistant, so that adds another hit point. And yeah, that's 1,000. I'm gonna hold on and get the defense up. I'm already a quarter there without even trying, so... As long as I don't consistently die, I'm sure I'm gonna get it, like, maybe before the section's done. But we'll see. Oh, shit. Oh, we're straight. I thought that was a way that I could actually walk over and take care of that. Fuck. Alright, well, grab these ones for free. Okay. That should appease you for a bit. It's like the black void. I was like, okay, man, I could just walk right across. But no, not quite. Oh, let's get that. Ugh. Oh, you still not bored? Damn you. There we go. Alright, we settled it. Oh, bastard. Oh, I'm trying to hit, like, the face. It's actually the smaller orb that's on their chest. Ah, elevator sections. Perfect. I was say, as long as I could just keep slashing, then these guys wouldn't really be that much of an issue. But now with all these projectiles, ugh. Just make sure that I don't miss anything on this side. No, we're good. Nope, I don't want to fall. Okay. But actually, yeah, that's much faster. See, like, using the enemy placements to your advantage is so fucking cool. Like, what a neat idea. You want movement abilities? Actually go for the enemy. It gets a little disorienting for players, like, if they can't really, like, keep up with a lot of shit on the screen. I'm actually quite decent at it, but, you know, sometimes it does get a little overwhelming when I'm, like, trying to focus on a certain, like, part of an area or something. Yeah, it's not worth it for me to just try and get that little extra bit of time gem or whatever. Yeah, keep the idea of time in your heads as you play this game, by the way. It seems like it's an important concept. Seems like, huh? Yeah, that looks like it's an area to go down to, but I haven't unlocked that yet. Oh, you little bitch. Oh, so good. Okay, that is actually... Oh, that's another way we can go to. Ah! Okay, I may have messed that up. Okay. Oh, let's go. Oh, we're actually supposed to go up anyway, but I took like the really big scenic route. That's all right. Yeah, I can make it up all by myself now. I'm a big boy. There you go. And just like that, almost halfway there. So I guess the boss is up next? A boss in Bamboo Creek? That's a good one. Well, with this layout, with the layout, you know, perfectly centered gate, symmetrical lanterns, no scrolling, I just thought, look, you're perfectly free to hallucinate patterns and try to make sense of them, but I believe I told you this place was like your day off. So? Well, would you fight a boss on your day off? Exactly. Can't wait for him to be super wrong. Or maybe I'm the one that's wrong. Is it me that's wrong? No, the kids are wrong. It's very, no music section as well. Certainly different. Like nothing happens? Yeah. Man, I am the one that's wrong. Alright, now shit gets real. Yeah, we can't jump over there. But conveniently enough, I fell in a pit. That you did. That gap is way too wide. There's no way I can make the jump. This reminds me of a story. A long time ago, warriors of the Squirrel Clan invented a way to soar through the skies, touching on a freedom humans could seldom dream of, so some would mistake them for gods. Incredible. Yeah, whatever. Here's a wingsuit. Oh my god. Press and hold B while you're airborne and we can glide. Perfect. Welcome to the Howling Grotto. Do people live here? Some cave-dwelling creatures used to, a long time ago. They built structures from the streams of emerald running through the rock, and believed the wind was a breath of a god. Anything I should know? Not really, other than it's gliding time! Well, that wingsuit I gave you. Yeah? Sorry, I don't have enough contextual data. I meant to say something that would make sense regardless of whether you already used the wingsuit to ride the wind tunnels. You're being awkward now. What's wrong with you? I gave you something that virtually lets you fly and you'd rather stay here and chat? I actually would. Thanks for the wingsuit. You bet. Don't forget to try it out by pressing and holding B while airborne. Why was it free and not the other upgrades? Oh, why is it free and not the other upgrades? Because it was a mandatory for your progression. You can't save the world if you're stuck in a pit. Will there be more freebies in the future? There's only one way to find out, now isn't there? What do you mean? I mean, you should carry on with your quest, while letting your heart know for sure that this here cursed world and its inhabitants have a lot of surprises left in store for you. There probably are. Alright, there was once a king who had pretty rough time managing his emotions. Experiencing nothing but extremes, he would always feel either too excited or too depressed, which caused him to never get anything done. Just as he was about to lose all hope of getting his life together and be a viable ruler for his people, he was visited by a traveling relic hunter. To rid the king of his woes, the relic hunter gave him a magic ring, promising it would make him sad when he is happy, and happy when he is sad. It worked like a literal charm, and the kingdom became very prosperous as a result. When the king passed away, the castle wizard promptly grabbed the ring to finally try and understand the source of its power. As it turned out, the ring wasn't magic at all, but how could a non-magic ring make you sad when you are happy and happy when you're sad? Any guess? Not really. It had a small inscription that read, "This too shall pass." Whoa, that's deep. It's more than deep. It just gave you the cure for anxiety through a fairy tale. Thanks, shopkeeper. Hey now, don't push it. Oh my fucking god, he's gold. Love this dude. I thought I kind of forgot like how that ended, but I thought it was actually gonna be a wedding ring or something like that. No, not quite. All right, yeah, it certainly is gliding time. He's not right. He's not wrong about that. Oh, what's going on, Knight? Looks like I have that same magic ring. Yeah, I guess so, man. If it cures your anxiety, then perfect. I'm glad that the ring can help. Yeah, get you out of here. Yeah, by the way, yeah, this. Oh, I still can't fucking gush enough about this game. This fucking game is so good. I felt it was pretty much time for me to get into another indie, but one that I was at least familiar with, and one that I actually have some, like, you know, one that even though I've played it, there is still things that I haven't, like, done with this game, which is the DLC. So I plan on going through all that whenever we get to it. Yeah, gliding time. Okay, there we go. Let's get out of here. Oh, and then you slip up. Ooh. I could have killed him, but I wasn't really feeling it. Just to like go back and just get him. Oh yeah. These dudes. Yeah. These fucking dudes are gnarly. Oh, that looks like that's a bottom area that I could go to. Yep, I saw that. I saw the vine. X7 Encore playthrough. No. No. I beat that game and I'm good forever, actually. Do I really gotta play as like shitty Zero again? No, fucking thank you. At least Axel makes it like, you know, decent enough until you get X, but you go through the game without X so often that it's like, it's pointless to like upgrade X at all. Although Zero is shit, it's like, you're really upgrading somebody so late in the game that he just basically gets nothing. Unless you really want to hold off on any upgrades until you get X. Which is probably a good play too, because X is actually kind of OP in that, but it's not fucking worth it when the game is ass cheeks, so not good. This reminds me of Bashi with all the spikes. I don't know what Bashi is, actually. If you know, haven't even played the original or whatever, but this game is certainly, like, trying to give you some of that nostalgia feeling for, like, the original Ninja Gaiden on NES. It is absolutely, like, 100% like what they're going for here. To which I feel like this game is, like, actually better than those games. But yeah, that's just my opinion, though. And this game is actually like a Metroidvania, so like you go back and forth between areas you've been to for like new abilities and shit like that. Like all the optional shit in this game too. So like yeah, it's got a lot of content. And that's again without talking about the DLC, which I have like no knowledge about anything about. So. And let's not fucking forget about the soundtrack ever. This shit is fucking gold. It's not my favorite soundtrack ever, for sure, but like, this is like, at least for like an indie game perspective, like this shit fucking slaps so good. Alright, so I just have about a quarter left. Yeah, no new upgrades yet. I still need to get 1,000. I'm almost like, you know, maybe getting through this section of the game will get me all the ones I need. So get all the ones on the right. Get rid of you guys real quick. Who knew that just like floating and shit would actually like feel so satisfying? Wow, how the hell did I just get launched forward like that? That was weird. Oh shit, he actually moved back when I hit him. Oh, I forgot about those lanterns. Oh, I forgot my air recovery. Yeah. I still haven't used it, really. Let's just do this. There you go. I want to be Bashi is one of those you get hit once you die, literally. Cause a lot of... Oh, is that like the I want to be the guy thing? I guess that is, because it sounds very similar. With this, I probably should have, like, just... Yeah, I was about to say just about to get to 900. You know, I was also thinking of, like, you know, for an indie game for me to start playing was the game Hades, but it's a roguelike, and I'm not really sure I'm going to be too into the roguelike games, because, like, the only ones that I started trying, like, was one at PAX East, which was Dead Cells. So far, I played it for a bit, and it was really good. Just, I don't know about, like, the whole, like, you know, going back to then, like, spend all the money at certain points and then just keep progressing and shit. I don't know. It just didn't seem like a specific genre of games that I would really be super into, but I do want to at least give one of them a shot, especially Dead Cells, since I know I at least like it somewhat. And everyone's telling me, like, from people that have played it, is saying, like, to actually go fucking buy Hades. I'm sure at some point I will. Yeah, I've been hearing a shit ton of it's nominated for Game of the Year this year for the Game Awards, so, which I'm going to be streaming, look, tomorrow. I can't wait to be disappointed, again, but, hey, I'll at least have some sort of content with that, and I'll move Persona to Friday. So, well, I hope you're in for a challenge. Why? Because something big is up next. What? Well, let's just say you're about to fight someone who understands that the best defense is a good offense. Ooh, I wish I could tell you. Anyway, your 3 questions are up. Carry on. Since when is there a 3 questions rule? Hey, that's 4 now. Fucker. Alright. I think I remember this boss. Yeah. Okay, rock dude. He's got a Smash logo on him too, so. Okay, gotta get used to the pattern. Okay, yeah, and once the crystals start to show up, then I gotta start tipping. Hop. Yeah, this is a pretty good boss theme. There you go. Oh. I don't know if I can reach it. Oh, you faked it. Oh, you fucker. I feel like maybe one more cycle. Oh. Hold on. We got flying bits now. Here we go. Yeah. I actually forgot this bit. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Yeah, I forgot about, like, you actually get the wingsuit segment of the fight. Yeah. Like, thanks for destroying my golem. Well, you attacked first. What are you talking about? I have been digging through these caverns for centuries, and you just randomly engaged. No way. No way. You know what? Fair enough. I see how you could have thought I was a threat. I guess my survival instincts kicked in a little too fast. I understand. It's all good. Look, I'm sorry I destroyed your golem, okay? Don't worry about it. I mean it. I'm sorry. It's alright. Honest mistake. So, how do I get out of here? Oh, I'll adjust the wind for you. Good luck on your quest. Sorry, Mr. Depressed Ghost. You can leave you as a wind tunnel. Again, I don't mind for the misunderstanding. Ah, he's cool. Sorry. Ah, oh, I made him sad. Oh, damn. Big rip. Sorry, Ghosty. Dude, this fucking game's dialogue. This game is so fucking good, man. Oh, the killer. Yes. Oh, the... Excuse me while I fucking have oomph over the fucking soundtrack again. Yeah, then we got... Yeah. God, this fucking soundtrack won't stop slapping. Oh yeah, these mushroom dudes are actually kind of annoying. Like, these are like the first like brand new enemy types that I've seen in a bit. And these guys actually do become like kind of a problem. Oh yeah, I think I can hit these, but there you go. Yeah, so just stay here, grab those. Oh. Oh, get out of there. I feel like I can fall. Yes, I can. Okay. And it doesn't lead to anything. Oh well. Well, it does, but I can't do anything with it yet. No upgrade yet. Welcome to Quillshroom Marsh, said no one ever. Yeah, this place is eerie. Tell me about it. I once had to look through the mud for an artifact. Gave up pretty quickly. What happened to this area? Legend says it used to be ruled by a monstrosity called the Primal Fear, until a brave monk defeated it. Both were very mighty indeed, but with its final breath, the Primal Fear cursed the monk forever. Cursed? Legend also says that the monk still roams the marsh to this day, turning any trespassers into fungi. Oh, great. No one knows whether any of that is true, but yeah, I'd pick up the pace if I were you. I still can't believe you defeated the Emerald Golem. Did you get a chance to understand its motive? That thing wasn't evil. It was just digging away. What? You mean all these messengers that were killed? All a misunderstanding. Wow. Like, even he's like, ah, shit. Well, that sucks. Alright. There once was a messenger who kept asking for story. Oh, we got to this one. Even though he was supposed to move on with his very important quest, he just couldn't get enough. The shopkeeper, living in a void outside of time, was connected to all eras, and so at first was happy to share the myths and legends encountered over decades of traveling. Alas, the messenger never seemed to appreciate the morals or takeaways, so the shopkeeper decided to be done with the stories thing. Oh my god. No way, I liked your stories. Come on. Maybe later. We'll see. I got on his bad side. Let me just see if there's any wings. Oh, there's the wingsuit attack. Yes. Okay. So I'm not gonna get that now because I'm close to getting the endurance one. So I'm gonna get that one after I get this shit. Yeah, again, that's basically like helpful for movement, so that way you don't actually have to like. Oh, I didn't even mean to get up here, but hey. Ooh. Okay, here comes the platforming. Oh, I wasn't ready. Ah! Okay, no, we made it. Woo! All right, made that work. Yeah, I didn't even mean to get up here, but hey, fuck it. Yeah, that looks like it's actually kind of in the foreground if you like don't look at it correctly. Why haven't you showed up yet? Oh yeah, now I have enough for the endurance. Oh, there's a health I didn't see. Ooh, yeah, I definitely had to use that shuriken. Oh, this one's just a simple, you know. Oh! Maybe not simple because he's in the way. Okay, there you go. I thought he was actually going to throw it there. Yeah, I always want to try and like use the glide like when I'm falling like down to a new area, because I don't know like if there's gonna be a pit or something. Oh, whoops. Oh, that was only one hit. Okay, that's not too bad. I don't know why I just killed all the enemies without going in here first. Here we go. And this one costs 150. Okay, so I'm pretty close to getting that one too. So now anytime like when normal enemies that hit like for 2 hit points, those will always hit me for 1. But anything that's like a 3 hit point thing, I'll still take those 3 hits. So I think I'm getting the health one next after I get the wingsuit one, and then I'll get the recovery for the key. I actually almost messed up there. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. They can actually lose their mushroom helmet. You can live. That's fine. It's kind of like making sure I'm looking at all the entire, like, you know, map, so in case like I see like a, you know, side thing that I could do. Trying to take my time and just like make sure I touch. Oh, wait a minute! I can actually go up there with these guys. Yeah, yeah. That's how you're supposed to do that. Okay, so reset them. I guess I could have done with him too, but yeah, these guys are a little bit easier for that. Yeah, actually, no. Maybe from the top over there somewhere. Yeah, even killing like those mushrooms, like if they throw like their shield or whatever, like their helmet head, if they come back and like you're in the vicinity, you're gonna take that hit. So, right, come on, there you go. No extras. And boss time. Okay. Wow, I'm fucking breezing right on through these areas. I thought it was going to take much longer to get through this game, but I guess not. Alright, we'll get that, and then, yeah, we'll get the extra hit, and then we'll get these two. Be careful. I sense a fallen up ahead. A fallen? It's how we call messengers whose quest came to a tragic end. Their power corrupted by demon magic. Why are you so serious all of a sudden? Because it doesn't get any more serious than a rogue messenger about to unleash on you. And with these stories about a monk, if it really is that one monk, what are you talking about? About you meeting your match. Good luck. Yeah, he got super surreal on that one. Alright, I'm sure I'll be fine. Well. It seems we have an intruder. You need to get out of here. This place is filled with monsters. Oh, did my quill shroom scare you? So it's true? Don't like my army? It's a shame, really, since you're about to join it. Wait, that scroll. It couldn't be. No, impossible. Kneel before your queen and receive the curse of quills. Yeah, she looks like, what's his name? Axl Rose from X5. She has that aesthetic. Oh no! Ah! Just make sure you mash out of that as best you can. Yeah, nothing for me to like even reach up there for. Ah! Okay, she's got like a get off me break move. Yeah, you just kind of like squeeze a few more hits in there after like she goes like AWOL or whatever that is. Yeah, there's that glide move or whatever. Oh, now she's got like a 0 fucking close range hit there. She's real close to dying. Like maybe like the next 2 hits. There we go. And she's got one too, yeah. Now wait a second. Who do you think you are? I'm Quilbull. Quilbull? This name makes no sense. Why have I never seen you before? I was exiled a long time ago, when I got cursed along with my messenger. That voice. Are you out of here? You bet. See ya, sucker. He's like, alright. Shit. Another one. Nah, you can't really make yourself up there. Searing Krogs or Crags. I don't know. I don't remember this one. Maybe I do remember this one, actually. Not off of just like what we're seeing here yet, but I'm sure I'll see it. Nope. Alright, that was worth a check. I just want to make sure like maybe there's like a pit somewhere that I could fall down. Ah, here we go. Congratulations. You made it to the base of the mountain. Almost there. Do you know what this means? I don't know. Does it mean that you have another dialogue trap for me? What? Oh, so you're just going to try and steal my character like that? I guess you think you deserve a prize? No? Well, you do. Plus, you will never be able to make the climb without the rope dart. The rope dart? Don't overthink it. Everyone will probably end up calling it the grappling hook anyway. Here. You got the rope dart. Yeah! Press A to throw. Try it on rings, lanterns, walls, and even enemies. Alright. Yeah, still can't upgrade yet. So, thanks for the rope dart? Oh, did you think this was a, that was an awkward interaction? You could say that. Clearly you have never had tell your boss that your little experiment went wrong, permanently impacting one of your colleagues. Hey, I heard that. Man, every one of these guys is fucked. Anyways, you can use it on rings, lanterns, walls, and enemies. Go nuts. About that monk. It is as I feared. Our most promising messenger did not die, but was instead cursed forever. She became the Queen of Quills. How did that happen? This is a tale for another time. Alright, you got any stories? Alright, here we go. It's a story I once told the guy who hooked me up with the music for my shop. Hey! Yeah, here we go. This one too. There was once a village struggling to figure out who the werewolf was. People kept dying every full moon, and very gorily at that. One day, a brave young couple decided to venture into the woods. He would be the hunter and she the bait. As one would expect from such a cliched setting, they got separated and our hunter faced off alone against the beast near a cliff. After 15 minutes of a literal uphill battle, the hunter managed to chop off the werewolf's paw with his axe, just as it was attempting to choke him. The hunter then ran for his life, severed paw still clenched to his throat. By the time he got home, the sun was up, and he found his fiancée bleeding, also badly wounded. The paw on his throat had returned to its human form, and in that moment, he noticed it was wearing a ring he had purchased a few days ago. The end. Whoa, that was spooky. I'm still looking for the title. Any suggestions? What about The Werewolf Bride? Wow, great idea. Really? No, not really. You put the reveal in the title. Fucking hell. This fucking game is so good. Yes, we will be calling the grappling hook the rope dart from now on, and we will be reversing the actions of what the game is telling us. Okay, so it's literally just that. You can ping it when you're on a wall, you can jump and then go forward. You can also like go right into the gliding animation too. You got a whole lot of movement options with this. And just like the game said, you could do it on items and you can do it on enemies, and it pushes them back and gives them a hit. So literally anyone that's like a one hit, you may as well just kind of go for it. And just like that, you just put it right to a wall and you actually get right to it real easy. Yeah, they really get nuts with like the movement options with this, with the fucking rope dart. I'm gonna try my best to not call it the grappling hook. I'm gonna try my best. Yeah, I don't think that that's a pit that I could fall under, but I'm not really willing to test that. Yeah, this music's good. It just doesn't slap as good as like some of the harder hitting ones. Oh yeah, that's not really a way I can go up yet. Let's see, how many do we have? We just got 4. Okay, so we still have like 41. We got a lot to go through. Do it for the weird wizard. He is definitely not a wizard. He's a shopkeeper. we gotta get that right or wrong depending on his preference. Oh fuck! Whew. Save that shit. Oh, hold on. There you go. Oh, look at this fucker go. It's very good, like, just get you moving fast, real, like, all the way zipping on through. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, whoops. And yeah, I don't think that's anything to the left. Yeah, that one was easy. But I don't know how to get over there. Maybe like a hidden path, like from the top or something. Okay, I thought I could actually get up there. Can I hit the... Oh, okay, I can. I don't know why I haven't been focusing on just getting the free hit here. Oh. There you go. Wait, I think I could have made it up there. Oh yeah, I could have. Let me do that, actually. Yeah, this looks secret. Yeah, there we go. That was actually quite easy to find. Oh, I actually like canceled that with like hitting up on the wall there. Oh shit. Oops. Even like goes through like the projectiles and still goes like to hit the enemy too. Enemies will sometimes drop, and this one key charges +1. Oh, so that means, oh, okay, okay. So I basically just get like a free shuriken on top of that. Okay. So next is HP, and that costs quite a bit. Okay. I need at least like maybe 600 for those 2 upgrades. Not accounting like that third one, that's like already 500. So I need like another 1,000 roundabout. Oh, look at that movement. Let's go. See, when you fucking get it going, it just fucking goes. Just feels so fucking natural. At least for me, anyway. A lot of fucking, a lot of people I've seen play this game, like, just from when I, like, wanted to watch some random streamer to, like, you know, like, get a good feel for, like, who's trying to play the game for the first time. Like, some of them that haven't really been doing a lot of platformers back in their youth really have a tough time. But I really don't find, like, this is really that hard. You know, it gets a little bit confusing with, like, a lot of shit going on if you're not really paying too much attention. But I'm pretty good at, like, seeing, like, the entire screen, like, with peripheral and all that. So I can kind of gauge what I'm supposed to do. See, like that, it's like I already know, like, I'm gonna go forward with it and shit. Yeah, fucking movement, exactly. Yeah, we got boss time. Does Mario count in Sonic? Yeah, actually they do. They 100% do. They're just not as, like, quick to the button draw as, like, you know, like this game or, like, the predecessor or the one that inspired it, fucking Ninja Gaiden and shit, so. Looks like the boss is up. Surely you mean the bosses. Bosses? Bosses. The bosses are up. I need to fight more than one boss here? Well, technically it's more like personal training than an actual fight. What? Don't let me ruin it. Go see for yourself. Alright. Personal training, huh? Your first was Sonic Advance 3. Yeah, that's still really good. And it's more of like a kind of laid-back type of platformer. Like, there's still some difficulty when it comes to later ones, but as far as like the quick-to-the-draw type ones, it's not really on that part, but it certainly does get to that point at some, like, in some areas, for sure. Another day, another stew's simmering. Oh yeah. Mountain life is a blast, but I miss seeing adventurers pass by. I hear ya. Remember humans? You bet I do. They're almost as interesting as obvious foreshadowing. Oh look, a human! Who would have thought? Oh my god. Yo, by the way, this is the Agni and Rudra shit right here. Yo, Collis, check this little guy out. Whoa, susses. See that scroll? Hey, little guy, are you the carrier? Don't be silly, susses. Everyone knows it's the runner. You're confused, Collis. I'm pretty sure that it's the envoy. No, you're misconstructing, susses. It's actually the emissary. Come on, Collis. I think I remember it being the courier. Seriously, susses? How about we agree on the message barrier? Can do, Collis. Fucking hell. Want to test the message bearer's sportsmanship? I thought you never asked, susses. Let's see what you got, little guy. Oh god, these fucking dudes. Oh, look at them just doing fucking one-ups in the back, throwing stones. Look at them. Yeah, I'm still at a good spot right here. Yeah, tag out. Let's go. Alright, so he's got blocks. And this one doing fucking, like, squats and shit in the back. Go on, charge up, charge up. Ooh, shit, okay. Where is that going? I'm assuming that's just gonna come back down eventually. Oh, shit. And we already got fucking claps. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, yeah, he becomes the... Oh, shit. Ah. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm gonna die. Uh-oh. Oh, I could hit the head, too. Ah, damn it. Ah, shit. World A killed you. Susses is sus. Vote him out. Because you put their names together, they're Colossus. That's the pun. So easy. Now, that's my first time dying to a boss, so... Guess I could have figured this one out. Oh, shit. Okay, no, he just throws it at, like, you know, your general direction. And this one, he kind of kicks towards you. Oh, he actually, like, tagged him in with his foot there. Oh, that's really hard to avoid. Oh, you actually can kind of chase him, too, with that. It's not really the top of his head, it's more just, like, in general, like, behind him. Oh, God. Make sure he doesn't Sigma me. Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't know that was an actual attack. Oh, God. You saw he has a little heart on his ass? Okay. These guys take, like, a lot of fucking hits, though. I don't know how you're supposed to really dodge that. I guess you're just supposed to stay away from him and then dodge it from there. This one, just kind of stay away a bit. Yep. Oh, fuck. Alright, now he's a little simmering. Oh, there we go again. Stay away. Oh, God. That didn't really help either. Back up. I wonder if they actually share health. Alright, let's back up. He's gonna throw. Okay. Oh, and the fucking rocks behind. Okay. Like, the debris also hurts. Uh-oh. Oh, no, he's pissed. Oh, I can actually stay above him. Oh, Jesus. Whew. Alright, that took a little bit. Consarn, Collis. The postman packs quite a punch. Savagely stated, susses. We like you, little guy. What do you reckon, Collis? He probably needs to reach the top of our mountain. Seems so, Sussus. I say we help him out. Confirmed, Collis. Let's do this. Thanks for the workout, little guy. Now don't move. This might sting a little. Wait, what? Ready, Collis? Set, Sussus. Hut. Well, I'm hungry now. Shall we snack, Collis? I just set, Sussus. We promised not to eat until our power thistle was ready to be added to the pot. I forgot completely, Collis. Surely its magical properties will make us even stronger. It will be succulent, Sussus. It will be con carne, Collis. Let's sit by the stew until the thistle is fully grown. That little fucking plant over there, it's just gonna take a while. Yeah, I forgot how like those dudes function. Yeah, I got bodied a few times, but one of, if not my actual favorite track. This shit is fucking... I know it's a cold area with ice and shit, but this shit is fucking flames. Sorry, I had to cut it short though. Nope, still can't afford it. I'm finally near the mountain summit. Looks like my adventure is about to come to an end. Clearly you haven't watched the trailer. Oh my god, they won't fucking stop. Never mind. Hey, it's cold and slippery out there. Be careful. Oh my god. Do you have any stories to share? Of course, here's one for you. There once was a village settled in the land of ice and snow. Food was scarce, but not as much as heat. Their elders spoke of a lush grove, safe, abundant, and with comfortable weather to boot. The only problem was, that grove lay on the other side of the permanent hailstorm which would take weeks to cross. One day, a brave couple left their young boy behind to attempt what the village called the trek. They would scout all the way to the grove and confirm its existence, then come back to the village and lead everyone to a better life. Like all who attempted the trek before them, they sadly and predictably never came back. Over the following decades, the boy grew up with only one goal in mind, to take on the trek himself and find his parents alive at the grove or dead in the ice. Figuring they may have simply been ill-prepared, he trained every day until he was 5 years older than his parents were when they left for the trek, then set off for his own attempt. The hailstorm's first bite wasn't as bad as he thought it would be, but the ice-cold soil slowly worked its way into his bones. After days of walking through the storm without realizing it was all just a metaphor playing out in his troubled young adult mind, he stumbled upon a no pun intended chilling sight. His parents, frozen solid in a block of ice. The shock was too strong. He remained there, cursing, pondering, and cursing again, until the cold took him to become a part of his ice block. The end. What? What do you mean, what? No moral or at least a proper ending? Sometimes stories can be harsh. It might just be the very message that they mean to convey about life. You need to think about what transpired and find your own takeaways. There are no wrong answers as long as they ring true to you. Maybe, but this one really felt like a pointless story. And it just might be the case that for you it was. Or you could consider the implications of our adventure being 5 years older than his parents when he found them. Can you imagine gazing upon those who were protectors and mentors, realizing they are actually younger than you? Your bearers of truth, the wise ones, those you aspired to be like? A harsh reality indeed. You thought they knew it all, had it all figured out, that they were centered and filled with purpose. Yet there you stand, beholding the one pillar you ever took for granted and used for stability, physically crystallized, yet mentally shattered before your very eyes. Had they really found inner peace already when you knew them? Meaning you're the one who missed the mark. or were they simply excellent actors? Food for thought, huh? Yes, that's enough. Remember, this is all subjective. I shared but one angle. That one didn't hit, unfortunately. That one's just supposed to be all metaphorical. That's two that didn't hit. I actually don't remember that one anyway. Probably a good reason I didn't. The game makes you want to think, though. I give it that. Yeah, let's make sure I don't actually get hit by all these fucking icicles. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Nah, let's just ignore him. Oh, shit. Bitch. Got it. Man, if I actually really wanted to be a speedrunner, I would love to try this game. Like, the fucking movement tech, it just feels so satisfying to me. I think it'd probably be best to play it on PC, though. Obviously, but... And okay. I don't think I could afford any of them, so I'm gonna skip it again. Oh my god, please. All right, well, thank you for not putting me towards the bottom again. Oh god, I didn't. Oh shit. Okay. I thought I glided again, but I didn't. Oh, this guy again. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Okay, I can make this work, actually. Oh my god, please. Oh, jeez. Yeah, here we go. Shit. Damn it. Oh god. Oh, thank you, thank you. Just don't fuck up. Should be fine. Oh no! Ooh! Ooh! Okay. Oh. Oh my god. He slips. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, thank you for giving me the extra health. That was pretty lucky. Oh god. Oh my god, I'm messing that up super bad. Okay, now I'm fine. I don't know how the hell I just fell so many fucking times. Oops. Oh, get off me, fucking bird. Yeah, the glide with the extra jump makes this so much fucking easier. Uh-oh. Yeah, that is some absolute movement tech. Did that respawn? Oh, whatever. I need this anyway. Oh, goodness. It does not respawn unless I probably fall down. Okay. There you go. Sometimes I'm not getting my jump. Alright, boss time. What am I gonna get? Oh! He ain't here! Well... You really thought it would be that easy? Oh my god. I told you already, the cabinet is off limits. Please stop. We're not doing a special edition of the cabinet rant. I mean it. Don't be that guy. You're being... Fine, be that guy. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crazy how countdowns give the feeling something is about to happen. But yeah, I've got nothing. If you're hoping for something special, just give up the cabinet thing already. The cool stuff is up ahead. Did I ever tell you about the guy who stayed late on a Friday night and started writing optional dialogue to add comedic Oh my god! I swear, this writer must be so fucking feeling himself. Imagine reading his ramblings. By the way, if you feel like the cabinet thing is overdone at this point, I agree. But it's totally on you for keeping on trying to open it. Seriously, you can stop this right now. I mean it, you have the power. Only you can put an end to this optional bit. Which is good because I got things to do. If I repeat the same thing 3 times, will you think I'm out of flavor text? We're done here. We're done here. We're done here. I can't believe you. Why won't you move on to something productive? Like maybe advancing the quest you're supposed to care about. I'm not gonna lie though, when the time comes, opening the cabinet will blow your mind. And I'm confident in saying this, even though I know you will be expecting a surprise. So how do you surprise someone who's expecting a surprise? With a meta plot twist, that's how. Now if you want to know what it is, move on already. I promise it's the fastest way. You're not opening that until the script says you get to anyway. Okay, I'll start looping back to the beginning now. You really thought it would be that easy? It's off limits. Please stop. Come on, you think we could oh, no! Oh, no, I skipped it. I thought you would have given up when it looked like I was looping. If you keep doing that, you will have to sit through a boring tirade. It'll be boring and philosophical, and I'll even remove your ability to skip what I'm saying. Fine, here's some insights from Jordan the Wise for you. Life is, yeah, by the way, again. Oh, well. Most important of all is realizing that you have something to offer the world. But in order to do that, you first need to sort yourself out. Lending your ear to the lessons contained in stories of old is not a bad place to start. You see, as human conscience grew in knowledge, it equally grew in arrogance. We seem to be at a point where the value of stories is lost on us all. Not really caring about morals anymore, we are simply looking to be entertained. But their power on our subconscious is by no means hindered by our intellectual pride. Stories send a clear message to our being, and when told properly, can offer guidance in how to live our lives, impacting us in ways we sometimes don't even notice. In fact, recurring themes more often than not represent archetypes and contain lessons on how to or how not to behave. Consider dragons for a moment. Fantasy stories always seem to have them hoarding treasure. Not coincidentally at all, two of the biggest innate fears of mammals are fire and reptiles. So dragons are really a metaphor representing that which you fear the most. Now, why would an immortal fire-breathing reptile care to sleep on a pile of gold? The answer can be read between the lines. The treasure you seek is guarded by your greatest fear. Don't get me wrong, the pile of gold is as much of a metaphor here as the mighty beast that doesn't even exist. Find your dragon and slay it, then your treasure will be revealed. This is the wisdom storytellers of old were trying to convey, only they didn't have the scientific method, a framework by which to structure arguments, or even a high IQ audience. The lesson isn't any less important or relevant today, however. That which you most need to discover within yourself is hidden where you least want to look. Now ask yourself, why are you so curious about my cabinet? Are you a very conscientious person, adamant on leaving no stones unturned? Or have you not mastered your insecurities and the fear of missing out of what's really driving you at this moment? Maybe you're simply hoping to get a laugh out of some unexpected one-liner. Because I'll admit, we both know I could kill the mood right now and tell you about how a depressed clown once attempted to lift his mood by eating bowls of confetti. What I'm getting at is, regardless of your motive here, you have clearly demonstrated curiosity, faith that the world holds surprises for those who take an honest look. While that can certainly be said about the world, it's even more true about your inner self. Now, whether that is scarier, insightful, or encouraging depends entirely on how far you have made it on your personal growth journey. Life is made of many exams, most of which will present themselves to you more than once. Betrayal, joy, illness, adventure, treason, cooperation, purpose, loneliness, warmth, loyalty. Indeed, just like stories old and new, life has recurring themes when testing humans. The important part is not whether or not you pass each test, but that you show up, acknowledge your score, and ponder how it can inform who you should become. Excuse me. From there, everything is there inside of you to help you find your own way. Who knows? The underlying meaning of the messenger's story might even hit you eventually. But for now, let's get back to your adventure. You really thought it would be that easy? Okay. Okay. That seems like that's the end of the text. I thought he was gonna have maybe a little more. Oh my god, I need water after that one. Excuse me. Oh, he did it! Does this mean we can do the thing? Keep your hood on, Shorty. He still needs to pass the final test. But I want to do the thing! Not now. Oh, excuse me. Now. We need to see how attuned to the scroll he really is. Great. Take it away, Prophet. Welcome, Messenger. Please hold the scroll aloft, so that the prophecy might be fulfilled. See? I told you he was slow. Yeah, you weren't kidding. Please hold the scroll higher than that so that the prophecy might be fulfilled. He's like, I don't know. What do I do with this? Oh, I need a little more water. Jesus. He made it. Of all would-be messengers. Him? Please pull this off. I really want to do a thing. A gauntlet awaits you, messenger. Should you survive, find us at the top of the Tower of Time. Well, before that... Nope, we can't go to the right. Alright. Got a gauntlet waiting for us, boys. Not the Temple of Time, but the Tower of Time. Two completely different things. Ooh. Oh, I'm not actually paying attention. Whoops. 146 time shards in, and I'm feeling some acid reflex. Maybe swallowing them isn't a good idea. There we go. You gotta actually follow. I wasn't looking at the pillars at the top. Oh yeah, this is like a straight up. Oh, whoops. It actually seems like I'm like barely touching it with the elbow there, but that's all right. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Yeah, now the movement tech certainly has to be like on point for now. I'm sorry, what? Yes, the big reveal. Indeed, my dear adventurer, you have been teleporting into this very room all along. So, where are we? In the Tower of Time. And where is that? Surely you mean when? To be honest, I don't really know. The tower is a device that travels through time. It manifests to test messengers who are deemed worthy, in order to relocate them as needed. Where will it take me? When? It will take you to the time most in need of a messenger. That is, if the tower doesn't kill you, of course. Alright, hold on. Let's actually finally upgrade here. We can't afford both. I'm gonna get the HP up first then. Do you have any stories to share? Of course, here's one for you. There once was a land filled with bogs. I thought bags. And these bogs, they were filled with evil monsters. Sleeping underwater during the day, they were kept at bay by the moon during nighttime. Well, when she was kind enough to be around, after all... Oh, excuse me. Well, when she was kind enough to be around. After all, the moon was free to travel through space, and often felt like shining her light on other realms. One day, the moon got bored and decided to visit the bog land in human form. Wearing a cloak so that her light wouldn't shine through, she hoped to catch a glance of the evil creatures. Getting more than people wondered haphazardly in cursed lands usually bargained for, she encountered a man fleeing from a small pack of monsters. Confident in her power, she removed her cloak, creating a glittering aura of protection to help the man escape. Escape he did, but as he looked back, he could see that his savior had put her cloak back on a little too soon. She was captured by the creatures, who then buried her under a rock so that her light would never shine again. They would rule the night. But our survivor was quick to gather a group of peasants who want to remove the big rock and set the moon free. A strong bond was formed on that day, and she decided to become their guardian. To this day, the moon is there to guide human travelers through the night. The end. Oh, I like that one. I guess it speaks to the power of cooperation. Maybe. To be honest, I only wanted to use the word haphazardly in a story. Oh my god, this fucking dude is so good. I should have checked the cabinet again, but oh well. I'm not that greedy right now. And now I gotta really start to be patient for this thing. Yeah, get up out of here. Nah, it's alright. Now I gotta wait. Ugh. Oh, shit. No, it's actually following me. There you go. Now I actually do have to wait. I always want to just do it like at the worst times. There you go. Oh, oh, okay. Huh. Okay. I remember that one actually. Oh shit. Oh shit, I didn't make it. I could have, but the damn wizard was actually in the way. Oh god. Okay, okay. I didn't actually know you could get crushed like that. Okay, whoops. Oh. Okay, I still can make it. Yeah, that wasn't bad. I just didn't really have the speed there. Maybe that's just a way to get back. Oh, fuck. Alright. Nope. Not that time. Ooh. Okay, there you go. Oh, I should have cleared this out a bit more. Okay. Yeah, that one I just have to glide and fall down. And this one is just wait for the other one. Oh, we got these two. Okay. Whew. There you go. And okay. Oh. Oh my god, really? Well, I guess I get the seal, so that's not really a huge deal. Oh, well. I didn't jump high enough. Whoops. Yeah, it looks like that's barely, like, hitting my hand. There you go. That was better. Yeah, see the red eyes? I see you. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Oop. Oh, I just see that one on the left. Let's grab that. And then it's just a matter of... Okay. I overthought that one. I don't know why. I guess here. Do I have time? Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, good. Oh, you little shit. Wow, that one just actually fucked off. And this brings me here. Huh. 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 This one's a jump. Oh no, it's a left. And this one's a left. Huh. Ah, okay. I remember this fucking room. Yeah, this shit is fucking nice. Not really complex, but, you know, as long as you're quick on the draw with your jumps. I don't think I can get any more upgrades yet. Wait, I thought the shop was physically behind the that other door earlier. Oh, so this is the moment that got you. My shop is connected all over the world, and that's totally fine. But somehow it can't be in the same building twice? I can't believe you. Yeah, he doesn't even have anything to say yet. Okay. Oh, let's try the... Yeah, let's try. Alright. It's probably just the same old dialogue from before. And so you made it through the test of will. Oh, so we are so going to do the thing now. Prepare yourself, messenger, and behold the might of our order. You shall emerge as the chosen one, or not at all. Enough introductions. I'm going first. Well, someone's excited. I've been preparing this speech for decades, and you'll get over it. Let's go. Hey! Boss time! This one's actually super radical. Do I remember how to fight it though? No. Not quite. Okay. Oh, that's right. It's like the Mega Man X Sigma. They said that the hands don't really do damage in itself. At least it seems like right now. Okay. I can actually grapple onto the hands too. Oh, you're supposed to. Okay, I see. It's like a little sweet spot you can hit, but yeah, those things still come after you. Yeah. It's a little too risky for that. Yeah, so far nothing of a dangerous pattern or anything, and just as long as you know, like, when to start moving. Alright, finally a different pattern. It doesn't seem like they were even faster at that point, but we're so good right now. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's right, the pillars. Alright, so far so good. Ooh, here we go. Cool little change of pace there. Okay. There we go. Cool. First try, too. Okay, I think he's coming. Please let me do the prophecy bit this time. I'm staying out of this. Do whatever you want. And so you made it through the test of might. Okay, so what's next? To fulfill the prophecy, you must now pass the test of faith by taking the leap. The leap? The leap, yes. I don't get it. Well, test of faith. Leap of faith? Makes sense, no? Oh, just jump already. Come on, I was trying to have an epic moment here. Now, hero, lend your courage to hope, and your strength to purpose. Then dive into your destiny to emerge as the one true messenger. Ocarina of Time, here we go! Goodbye, 8-bit. This game is so fucking gnarly. Well, welcome to the part 2 of the game, essentially. So, this game's gimmick is that you can go from between the 8-bit to the 16-bit. Obviously, you can hear the differences with the music. You can see aesthetically the differences there, and it actually has like some like small, minute details when it comes to like how you progress and move around, which we'll see that in a bit for sure. Arguably, I think that the 16-bit areas are a little bit harder. Yeah, but that's just my memory. Like, you know, not sure if that's 100% accurate or not, but I remember like the 16-bits being a little bit more platform heavy for sure. Oh. Oh, why can I not make this jump? There you go. The 8-bit definitely sounds better, though. What happened? I warped or something, and everything looks different now. Hello? Okay, that is a really cool hat. Seriously, wow. Any idea what happened, though? Sorry, I just can't get over the hat. You look too much like Raiden. Yeah, I don't think any real upgrades yet. Yeah, I still gotta focus on this one, and then I'll get that. So that's a total of 550 and 700. Welcome to the Cloud Ruins, remnants of a civilization of giants that used to live in the sky. This place is beautiful, but the structures feel precarious. Yeah, bad place if you're afraid of heights. How high am I? You mean, in my opinion? What? Oh, geography. Oh, geographically, excuse me. Well, you enter the Tower of Time at the top of the mountain, and then exited through the top of that tower. So I'd say fairly high. Enjoy the sights. Oh, excuse me. Whoops. There's another one. What's the deal with everything looking so different? You know, I was wondering how you were going to deal with the implications of time travel. It seems ignorance really is bliss. Pardon? That moment in the Tower of Time? Yeah? It sent you to the future. Neat. Yes, precisely. Neat. You have any stories to share? Of course, here's one for you. There was once a starving little boy who never missed a chance to help his fellow villagers. One day, after helping an old man carry a heavy bundle of wheat, he was offered a loaf of bread. Eat your fill, my boy. It is well deserved, he began. But if you feel like helping even more, there are 2 gnomes hiding in the forest who are even hungrier than you are. Now that boy was an empathetic one, his mind was made up instantly. After a short hike, he found the gnomes and split the bread between the 2 of them, without even saving a bite for himself. Thank you, kind little boy, the gnomes beamed. It seems you have lifted our curse. Indeed, to punish them for their greed, a spirit had to put them under a rather annoying spell. They were exiled to the forest, carrying a magic little mill capable of producing anything its bearer desired. But the little mill's magic would only be activated once the gnomes were fed by a stranger acting out of selfless generosity. To starve while carrying a relic promising abundance, a cruel fate indeed. Now you can imagine the little boy's surprise when he was given the magic item. Name something you want, like while turning the crank to the right, and the little mill will produce an endless stream of it, the gnomes explained. Turn to the left, and it will stop. After creating a huge pile of food for the 2 gnomes, the young boy went back to his village to help the populace with his newfound powers. But as he grew in popularity, his older sister grew in jealousy. One night, she couldn't take it anymore, and stole the little mill from her brother's bedside table, along with 2 leftover pies from that afternoon's feast. Adding insult to injury, she left on the family's fishing boat to reach new lands, hoping to find her turn in the role of a popular purveyor. Once out at sea, she decided to try out one of the pies, which to her taste were lacking a little something. It was time to try the little mill's magic, she reckoned. Give me salt, she said, turning the crank to the right. And salt she got, heaps and heaps of it. Now, older sister had never bothered paying attention to how the mill could be stopped. Stop! Little mill, stop! She shouted, first annoyed, then worried, and finally panicked. Salt soon overflowed the boat itself, sinking it under the weight. It is said that the sunken little mill is still operational to this day, and is the reason why seawater is salty. The end. That was interesting, but it feels more like a kid's story explaining things about the world we know the actual reason for. Tough crowd, huh? Why don't you tell me a story and I'll judge it? So you're looking for additional takeaways? How about this? Seeing how Big Sister's anger led to her demise, irritated people were henceforth referred to as salty. Oh, I got another one. Seeing how the big sister's shortcomings as a little mill operator led to her demise, unqualified people were henceforth referred to as not being worth their salt. Hey, this is fun. You should go. I'll keep on coming up with morals to the next to do with salt. Oh my fucking god. I don't remember that bit. Like the end of it of people getting salty. Oh, Lord have mercy. And that's the first one going into this section too. Like I'm actually quite happy. Oh no, there's nothing up there. Oh, I was not paying attention to those. Whoops. I feel like I probably can get above there with her health. Oh well. I thought there was gonna be like a secret up there. There actually is a little bit something over there. Let me go back. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, relax. Oh yeah, this is the optional way. Alright, I'm gonna go for like maybe another like half hour. Maybe depending on how long this section is, I honestly can't for the life of me remember. Up until then I'll probably give it a night, give it a call. I had like what, 750 for those upgrades? Why do I feel like I can get up there? Nope. It looks like there was like a little bit of a gap I can get up there with, but nope. Oops. Oh wait, there's actually something down there. Maybe a way to get there from the left here? Oh, yep. Just me. Oh, he's got the hat. So, cool hat. Oh, you like that? Is it why you chose to wear one as well? What? Well, you have the same hat. No, I got it first. Oh, is that what you're going to tell yourself? Fine. I did have the hat first, and you were all over it. Right. Yeah, that all happened. Sure. It's true, though. Look, you can put your head in the sand all you want in an attempt to preserve your ego, but clearly it's not going to work on the person that was there when it all happened. This fucker. Oh, that's right. We're fucking like Cloud Village. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. I think I remember dying a couple times to this thing. Like, not really sure what to do, but as of right now, we're fine. Okay. Well, let's see if he has something to tell us. Did he take off the hat? Yeah, he did. Nope. Alright. I thought he was going to say something about, like, I didn't really like the hat anymore. You took it out of style since you stole my idea. So, like, some shit like that. Oh shit. Oh, whoops. I didn't realize the thing there. Oh well. Oh, you bit. Oh my god, that still somehow worked in my favor. I honestly didn't see her. Oop, shit. Yeah, now this is like, oh! Oh man, okay. Maybe I should like take a second before like starting to go somewhere. Okay. Oh, okay. Wait, did I not activate that? Okay, I did. Ooh, I thought I messed that up. Is this optional? I mean, it looks like it. Yes, it is. Cool. Ugh. Oh my god. When the shit just fucking moves like that. I love it. Alright, I can afford one of them now. Yeah, I may as well get this. And that's just about 400 more. Yeah, this thing's kind of hoofing it though. Ah, damn it. Wow, I thought I was able to at least, like, you know, be on the top of that, but I guess I was just barely off. Ooh, I thought I was gonna fall. Oh god! Ooh! Literally, I gotta do it perfect. Oh wow, okay. Oh, I actually can't believe that. Holy shit! Alright, still no boss yet or anything. Whoa, wow! I don't know how the hell I survived that. Oh, what the hell? I just went right through her. That's a little awkward. Let's hold up. Oh, it's the first one of these, the power shard in 16-bit. I still, like, basically got bodied there, but I made that work. Only thing the messenger really needs is a judgment cut. Oh, there's nothing over there. Now boss time? I think so. Oh my god, still no. A lot of checkpoints in just this one spot. Oh, now we got actual enemies here too. Let's actually hang back a slight tad so I can see where I'm going. Okay, maybe I should not have stopped there. Okay. Damn. Okay, now we have boss? Yeah, this is boss. Hey, I'm not sure what's up next, but the prophet wanted me to repeat a line for you at this point in the adventure. Alright, let's hear it. Okay, I always wanted to try the voice. Check it out. And on this day, the messenger shall unwittingly make his lifesaver indebted to him. And that means... I'm not sure, but if all else fails, attack the fireballs. Alright, fair enough. Yo, what's going on, Mel? You're supposed to be playing Cyberpunk like the rest of the mob? No, I'm not, actually. I'm not super excited for this, the whole Cyberpunk. Not because, like, you know, the game's, like, kind of, like, needing a day one patch and everything and all that. Which, you know, it's just... I'm kind of, like, a little torn on the game, considering that it does look amazing. It does look like it'll be a fun time, but... the fact that the game was, like, delayed, like, over 4 times, including a time when the game gone gold, I'm not really feeling, like, that type of vibe. You know, I don't know. All I'm saying is that I can certainly wait for it. Which I'm not waiting, I actually did buy it, but I'm waiting for it to actually, like, show up in the mail, so... I mean, I'm sure people are already having fun with it. I'm just not really, super excited. Yeah, I remember this boss being a little extra. Okay. Hell, I'm more excited to play this game. I already beaten this game before, but I fucking love it. I just didn't play the DLC yet. Which that's like a honest, like to God main reason why I'm playing this game again, because I know that like people would want to be interested in a game like this, because it's a fucking indie that's one of the best I've ever played. It's like the writing and everything, and the fucking soundtrack, everything is just so fucking amazing. Oh shit, I shouldn't have doubled down. I should have doubled down. I just don't like the game, it's not for you. Wait, so you bought it and like you're not really feeling it? Yeah. I'm getting the feeling like I might actually feel on that spectrum as well, but... I mean, it's certainly one of the more anticipated games ever, since CD is, you know, the ones responsible for the Witcher games, and like, you know, what wrong could they do, you know? Like, it's not really so much of wrong, just like if a game's gonna be right for them or not. And unfortunately, that might be the case for me too. I guess I could follow up with the hits on the actual body. Not like the head too. not double down on it. I keep forgetting, like, it keeps going upwards and it's following me, like, as I hit it. I guess I should mash it so that way I can actually meet it or something. Oh, you have it. Okay, I guess I misunderstood. My fault. Yeah, I forgot. Let's just mash. Okay, here we go. Ooh. All right. Let's see if I can clutch this out. Nope. Let's back up. Ah, damn it. I should have jumped. Ugh. Alright, come on. I really felt like I had it that time, but I fucking jumped. My fault. I wonder how many actual hits it takes to bring this guy down. Alright, let's leave it alone. There you go, a few extra hits. Oh god! Oh, oh shit. I pretty much messed that up for myself there. Wow. Oh, I'm not gliding. Fuck. Alright, I'm just gonna like do like maybe one hit and then jump up and hit again. That's not, it's not really worth it to chase it. That's why I keep getting hit, because I'm fucking going after it. I'm getting greedy with all these like extra hits I'm shooting for. Like that. Oh my god, I can't believe that worked. Back up? Okay. Yep, now I gotta be over here. There we go, finally. Pretty much every single time I died, it was my fault. I've been watching you for a long time, Messenger. Who are you, anyway? Huh. So you disguise did... Oh, so the disguise did fool you. It's a shame you freed my slave pet, but no matter. I am now certain I can defeat you. You! Surprised? Time to pay for what you did to my people. Bold words coming from such an unprepared adventurer. The underworld awaits you, Messenger. At last, the scroll will be ours. Watch your step now. I don't know if I immediately go straight there, though. Yeah, I do. Okay. This is actually a really fucking great-ass area. It's actually one of my favorites. All right. Well, I feel like that's a good place to end it. I would have had a little bit of extra time to stream, but unfortunately, like at the beginning, I had to re-download the game and it fucked me up again. So I was gonna make sure that it actually did save, cause ooh, that would have been really bad. Oh, what's going on, Neon Green Fruit? Thanks for the raid, dude. I appreciate it, man. Welcome. Yeah, okay. It looks like that we did actually get the proper save here. Hold on one second. Let me just confirm that. Yeah, doing a little jot on the notes real quick. Perfect. Okay. All right. So yeah. Shit. I mean, now that I got a raid, fuck it. I'll go like another like 15 minutes. Shit. That gives me motivation to go through a little bit more. I'll try and maybe get to like maybe like right before the boss section. I don't think I'll do the boss though. That's the thing. But thanks everybody who came from Neon Green Fruit stream. I appreciate it, guys. Welcome. Neon doesn't know how what timing is. Well, that's all right. I still certainly appreciate it though. Wait a minute. New era means new dialogue. Whoops. Wait. Can I afford this yet? No, not yet. Well, glad we could drop by for the rate. Well, yeah, I'm at least going for at least another 15 minutes. I started like at around like the 7 o'clock mark, but because it's the Switch copy, like I had to re-download the game because it didn't want to start up immediately. So I really kind of spent like a half hour at the start just to re-download the game. But I at least got on track to at least get to a good part to where I wanted to end anyway. But I'll go a little bit further. But either way, I still appreciate it. No need to be sorry. I still appreciate it for sure. And at least I'll go on for like another few minutes so that way you guys can get a little feel of like how I stream and how I am. So it still kind of works out in that way. But again, I really appreciate it though, for sure. You're at this boss right now for the first time? Oh, you haven't played it before. Okay. Oh, and thank you, Neon, for following. I beat this game before, like when it first came out. I actually tried this game back, PAX East 2017. Loved it. But now, like, I actually wanted it to do for a stream thing. And of course, I didn't do the actual DLC yet, so that gives me an incentive to go back. And I love this game to death, so fuck it. Alright. Welcome to the Lion's Den. Oh, I didn't see any lions. No, I meant... Oh, never mind. That's one of the quickest ones. This heat is almost unbearable. Come on, I'm happy to avoid certain cliches, but to think we wouldn't have lava to end your epic quest is pushing it. Again, that's pretty short. Of course, here's one for you. There once was a guy visited by a succubus. Oh, I think this one was really good. Any issues? It's called Just Chatting. Yeah. You're fine. Yeah, this is cool. I mean, as long as like the game's in the background, I don't feel like I need to necessarily change it, or anyone for that matter. But still. Far from being that kind of demon, she offered him a unique chance to visit hell as a tourist. Very adventurous by nature, he jumped right into the portal. They arrived into a room where giant cauldrons boiled over bonfires. They contained people, where little demons with pikes were sitting on the rim to push anyone who tried to escape back inside. Who's in that cauldron? The man asked his succubus tour guide. This one? That's where liars and cheaters end up, she explained. And this one over here, she continued, that's where people who hunt for sport. Aghast, the man noticed another cauldron, much bigger than the other ones, and devoid of any demon sitting on its rim. Indeed, that one cauldron seemed to self-regulate people who were pulling back and anyone who tried to escape. And who's this cauldron for? He asked, curious as to who could be so stubborn in their ideology they would rather hurt themselves than rethink their worldview. Oh, that cauldron, the succubus mused? That's for people who think the order doesn't apply anyone anymore to another line opens up at the market. The end. Okay, now you're just using the platform to vent. What's wrong with you? Are you that guy? Which guy? The guy who's fifth in line but rushes to be first when a new line opens up. Oh, right. Different timeline. Never mind. Oh my fucking god. He's literally like my fucking favorite. I love this game. It's just not beat. Oh, you just haven't beaten it yet? Okay, okay. Yeah, this dude, this fucking game is so good. I'm such a huge fan of indies, like, in general, like, especially well written and well made. Personally, my favorites are Hollow Knight, this game, and the Ori series. If I had to, like, probably think of other ones, right off the top of my head, I guess you could kind of count, like, the Castle Crashers as indie somewhat. I'm a huge fan of those. Alien Hominid, made by the same guys. There's a lot that I'm, like, super into, but this one for sure really captivated me when I first saw it, and for fucking good reason, for sure. Let alone, like, the fucking aesthetic and, like, the gameplay and, like, how perfect it really feels, like, to get through every area. The fucking soundtrack is it's such a banger. That's what I feel like really, like, culminates it all together. It's like, if the soundtrack wasn't as good, it's like, it probably wouldn't, like, be the best for me. I'm definitely more of the 8-bit soundtrack more than the 16, but it's still a fucking... It's still magnificent, for sure. But graphically, I don't know. Like, I certainly love the 8-bit a lot, but there's a lot of, like, the 16 really does improve upon. Oh, Shovel Knight. Yeah, how can I forget about Shovel Knight? Of course I played Shovel Knight. I love Shovel Knight. I just didn't play any of the DLC for that either, in which at some point I will be streaming that for sure. The one that I'm really interested to play is, what is it? The Reaper one? I forgot. Oh, Plague Knight. Yeah. That's the one I'm super interested to give a shot. The other one's not really so much, but if it's anything like the original Shovel Knight anyway, I'm of course with it. I mean, Hollow Knight, Shovel Knight, it's easy to, like, forget, like, one exists because they're so similarly named. It's like, I don't know what they were thinking, like, whichever one came out after. It's like, how are people not going to get confused as to, like, which one's which? Speaking of Hollow Knight, I absolutely cannot wait for Silk Song. Oh, whoops, maybe I should actually pay a little more attention. Yeah, the 16-bit era's puzzle platforming is actually way more difficult, for sure. Oh, why did I think that would actually work? Never mind. Yeah, it actually is, like, free if you buy, like, the game in itself. I think all the DLC that just comes with it now. So yeah, it's definitely a good incentive to give the game a shot. Have I played Celeste? I have Celeste. I haven't given it a shot yet. I have, like, excuse me, I played, like, maybe, like, 5 minutes of it, and I was like, okay, I'll come back to that later, because I was probably in the middle of other games, and I just never got around to actually, like, you know, completing. But that's on my plate for sure, too. Hell, even, like, with this year, Hades that came out, like, that one's, like, I guess, indie because it's made by the Supergiant guys, the ones that did Transistor and stuff. So technically, I feel like that counts. That one looks good, but I'm not really super into roguelikes. But I like Dead Cells from the little bit I played of it, and I want to get into that too. So fuck it, I may as well just like give that a shot whenever I buckle down and give Dead Cells a shot too. Oh, I forgot this was the thing. Yep. Oh my god, I almost made it. Fuck. Whoops. I almost clutched that shit. Yeah, let's see. I should be fine as long as I don't just stick around anymore. Try and speedrun it. I was saying this earlier, but like honestly, like this game really feels like it's the one that I could like, if I ever chose to be a speedrunner, I would love to try and speedrun this game. Like it just feels so. Oh, I'm about to say it just feels so natural for me to pick it up, and then 19 deaths later. Another one I've not finished, but it's amazing. I hear nothing but good things, and one of my I guess streamer friends if you want to call it that. One that I have supported before. He's actually a Celeste speedrunner. He just posted up one of his runs. So I hear nothing but good fucking things. And the game is made in mind for speedrunners too, which is actually really, really cool. It's like with a community that's like not even like the forefront of video games in general. It's like they actually really thought about them first. That's actually really dope. And I really like speedrunning as like a category of like how well you could beat a game. Or at least not really how well, how fast you can do it, of course. But yeah, if I just like try to speedrun myself through that, yeah, that's fine. All right, just about like another 100, then get that last upgrade up there. I'm not gonna get the one that, because honestly, like as much as I'm dying, like I really don't think like that upgrade's really all that worth it to have the guy not really steal as much money from you. Like obviously for your first playthrough, you probably want that because you don't know like what's coming up and all that. But for me, it's like, I already have most of my upgrades now. It's like I'm already good to go with like pretty much all I wanted. Let's just kind of skip all these. I think there was probably like a little extra to the right, or excuse me, to the left. And yep, we already made it to the boss. And I'm like 13, I'm 13 like points off before getting that upgrade. All right. I'll do the boss and then I do have to go. I have work in the morning, so this will be it for today. Nowhere left to run, demon. Why would I run? You stepped right into my trap. We'll see about that. We end this now, champion of the blue robes. I remember this being quite tough. So, yeah, just gotta watch out for the eye. Okay. He's basically like Sigma too. Okay, with the eye, yep. Oh. Maybe I should have jumped there. Okay. Shit. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of tough to dodge him. Yep. All right. Gonna head out. I don't want to see the win. You know what? Fair enough, dude. I appreciate the raid earlier and the follow, man. I really appreciate it, dude. I'll definitely give your channel a follow too, and I'll check you out for sure. This is the boss for this section, yeah. He said that he got to the boss, but he didn't beat him yet, so I understand him not wanting to see what happens, for sure. Oh, you bitch. Okay, here we go. I actually like this part a lot. Like, you actually, like, have to meet him up there and shit. Ooh, oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. Oh, wow, he's got the Virgil tech. Alright, that's probably... Oh! He actually almost got me. Hey! Wow! Really? On my second try? Shit, I'll take it. I remember it being like super difficult my first time, but hey, I'll take 2 tries. Impossible. I'm the fastest there's ever been. Tell me how to end this curse, or else. Is it that simple in your head, ninja? All this is bigger than you or me. I'm ending this. Your Demon King is next. Make no mistake, Messenger. None of us are leaving this place alive. If I can't have the scroll, then it shall be destroyed. Doing the Andros, if I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. I try. Actually, I could camp out here. Yeah! Falcor! Woo! Close call. I got you, buddy. Thanks. I guess we're even now. Oh, yeah. What's your name? Manfred. What kind of name is that for a sky serpent? It's not my birth name, but I always wanted to be a butler. Okay. Well, you should dress for the job you want, and not the one you have, right? So? So call me Manfred. Alright, Manfred. What did you do before the demons mind controlled you? No time to explain. This is your big moment. Oh, look at that. Look at that art. And just in case you were paying attention at the beginning of the game. Oh, were you hoping for the Western hero? No prophecies for you, worm. Prepare to die. Turns out we're all the heroes. You, I see, Brahmathabel fail me once again. Your reign is over, despot. You think this is how it works? Know your place, ninja. Our curse is never ending, and your time is up. As for you, soldier, I can't wait for my minions to make short work of you. That was amazing. This actually... I don't remember this guy being this shooter. Is this RNG? That would be so fucking sick. You're the Western hero, right? No, Did I travel so far east that I made it back to my village from the west? Everything's so different. Did the Tower of Time really send me to the future? I guess this means... Hey, I have an important task for you, I think. Pardon? I mean, take this scroll. You need to carry it across the world to the top of the highest mountain. Really? I'm 100% down to leave this outpost. Yes, a messenger is needed. A messenger? Godspeed. What? Just take the scroll. And so your time as the messenger is up. What do I do now? Well, you could take a few moments to appreciate the reveal that it was all just a loop. No way. I still want to be a part of the adventure. Oh, we'll get right to that. What do you mean? I mean it's time. Time for what? For you to finally open the cabinet. Okay. It's a good thing that I didn't start off the next stream with beating the boss to do this. Really? Yes. Go ahead and open it. Please do touch the cabinet. So, it's just a closet for blue robes? Why, yes. What did it look like? Well, don't just stand there. Grab one your size. I think I hear someone coming. Get behind the counter. Bye. I'm not controlling him, by the way. This is still cutscene. Ah, the messenger. I wasn't expecting you so soon. What is this place? This is the shop. It doesn't look like a shop. Hey, I said the same. I mean, do I look like a shopkeeper? What? Anyway, here's a power-up that will let you change your beam. Oh, there's upgrades too? Sweet. I guess I'm a shopkeeper now. So thanks for the beam charger upgrade. You bet. You know, the way everything looks, it just felt like I should be able to do that. Yes, that's why Ray Troy... That's why Ray Troy invented it decades ago. Who's Ray Troy? Just the follow-up to an earlier joke. I don't get it. Some will. God, this fucking game is so good. Hey, is everything alright? It's kind of boring, but I guess I'm okay. No, I mean, it's been a while since your messenger visited. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't enter the shop so often myself. You're in the Tower of Time, remember? So? So it should automatically take you forward in time to the next important moment. Which is... either your messenger enters the shop or dies. Oh. Did your messenger die? How would I know that? By using the synchroning orb. Or scaring orb. If Corbel isn't sent within 10 seconds, your messenger dies for good. Oh, and when were you planning on mentioning that? Oh no! Oh no, 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 no! We need to fix this. Oh, is it we now? Come on, now is not the time to argue. We have to look at this holistically. Look at this holistically? What does that even mean? It means I'm as lost as you are, but I still want you to think I'm the smartest one here. I'll go fetch the scroll. Hold on. I kind of wanted like a little like dialogue with like the bird and the tentacle thing or whatever. Be right back. I need to talk to the others. Okay, we have reached an agreement. You're the one that needs to finish this. Really? Yes, really. You weren't really fit to be a shopkeeper anyway. I'll leave the scroll here with your clothes. Come join us after you changed. Again, still not controlling it, but now we're going back to our regular shit. There you go. So basically, it's all a loop up until like the real messenger can like progress or whatever. So turns out that it just happens to be Ninja Guided and not Ray Troy. Ah, that's right. Look, all I'm saying is he's been carrying the scroll for a long time already, and it could be dangerous. It is exactly as was foretold in the visions. A born-again messenger will master time itself to end the curse by fighting in 2 cycles simultaneously. I don't know. Warping once to go to the future was risky enough. You think he can sustain doing that consistently? Or constantly? Well, unless you want to carry the scroll again, I don't see what other choice we have. Besides, we really need to fix the remaining music notes. So you still believe the music box is important? Well, I am the prophet, right? So? So yes, I do believe in the prophecy. Well, if you really mean to help the messenger, try to tone down that wannabe epic tone of yours. Careful, heathen! The myths of legend are very complex, and attempts to trivialize their meaning may cause... Whatever, I'll be in my shop. Peace out, bro. So, the prophet will be your guide from now on. Good luck with that. Alright, well, let's at least just see what he says, and we'll get on with it. And so the messenger rises once more. I'm not sure what I should do next. The mists of time are quite intricate indeed, but fear not, for the prophet is here to unravel their meaning. More like the intricate, right then, am I right? I will forgive this affront, for these are troubled times. Behold, messenger, as the Tower of Time's portal nexus activates to help you on your quest. Return here whenever you seek guidance, and I shall provide. Godspeed. Okay, this will be basically the end of the session, but just so that we can kind of make sure that things are clear, at this point, the messenger is basically literally a messenger to bring the scroll forward in time to see like when the real one could actually end the cycle. And all those guys that are in robes were at once messengers at, you know, at whatever time that they were. And now with me basically like coming to the agreement from all the other ones saying, yeah, I guess since the one that he gave the scroll to like died, yeah, he may as well just finish it. And now basically alludes to going through all these portals to replay the missions and areas that we did before, to try and find these music notes to, I guess, unlock this music box or something. So yeah, we're basically going to be doing a lot of backtracking, going through areas we've been to, finding a lot of extra side stuff that we need to do, like those power seals. Yeah, that's basically what we're going to be going to next. There's of course going to be new bosses and new areas on top of that as well, so I'm glad I actually got to this point, because this was already like kind of like your quote-unquote halfway point, even though I feel like this is like maybe a quarter of the way, maybe like a third. Because with all the side stuff, if you really wanted to, you could definitely put in like, you know, maybe like 12 like to 13, 14 hours of all the extra shit. But to beat the regular game, like I feel like that's about maybe 10 hours. So it's a good thing I got to this point, at least for the first session. Now it's a matter of going through all these to check the maps and check all the other shit to progress even further. So I feel like that's a great spot to end it off of. Again, really good thing that I didn't actually finish it with that boss, or at least right before the boss. So, yeah, this game is still fucking fantastic. Maybe 2 years away from this game, really hasn't diluted my opinion, but it's certainly one of my favorite games that came out from a developer standpoint that's not AAA or anything like that. Just straight up indie. This is just so fucking polishedly made, and oh, and fucking Owlboy is another one that's fantastic. So, yeah, I fucking love these types of games for sure. We'll come back to this maybe like next week. I don't know. This week is already coming to a close, and I want to at least go through Persona 3 again, and I want to do like an Among Us session. We also have the Game Awards that I'm going to be streaming tomorrow as well, because that starts. I don't know exactly when it starts, but I am planning on streaming it like just to show off like hopefully like some cool shit that they have. Not really caring for the awards or whatever, because this year was kind of shit when it comes to games in general, but there should be some surprises hopefully from what I've been reading and from what I've been seeing. And of course there's going to be some performances too, and in which there's going to be one of the singers from Persona 5 is going to be performing as well. So I'm super looking forward to hearing a live version of whatever she's going to be singing. So either way, we'll come back to the stream tomorrow with the stream of the Game Awards. We'll see how that goes. Friday we're going to do with Persona 3. As salty as I got from like before I died or whatever, and when I died and couldn't save it, and then now I got to do it all over. I'm going to start a little bit before I normally stream, so I'll probably like get on about like 5 to get that hour that I lost back, and then progress with another 4 hours to maybe 5 hours extra on top of that. So we'll see. But that'll be on Friday, and hopefully we can get a good amount of us going to do an Among Us session for Saturday. And then we'll see what next week comes up with it. Definitely going to be playing some more Persona 3, because the Strikers game's coming out in February. I want to try and get through the game as fast as I can. I don't know if I'm going to make it in time, but that's going to be super gung-ho from here on out, at least until that's done. Alright, but that's going to do it for me. Hope to see you guys tomorrow with these awards that I'm super excited for. Gotta at least see what's coming out with it, with all these things that I'm hearing. So either way, fingers crossed for something cool. All right, real quick before I leave, shout outs again to where is it? Apparently someone had followed when I was off stream. Shout outs to JMosesX for following, and Neon Green with both the raid of 4 and the follow. I appreciate it, my man. Which reminds me, I'll at least check out your channel now, so I can follow it and see what you were up to with this game. But either way, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll be back with Persona on Friday, with the Game Awards tomorrow, and hopefully an Among Us session for Saturday. Hope to see you guys there. Peace out, y'all. I'll see you guys next time.